How does your cultural background influence how music can be used to help you sleep? In this video, I'm going to talk about strategies you can use by implementing music from your culture to help you fall asleep. Now, I'm Dr. Thomas Dixon, expert in the science of music. Here at Biohacking with Music, I'm going to show you how you can use music as a tool to thrive. One of my favorite parts of the music psychology literature is looking at how different cultures implement music psychology research, how they advance the field and add twists on research that has already been demonstrated in other countries. For example, there's a large growing body of music psychology research, particularly related to music and sleep, coming from Asia. And this is including places like China, Taiwan, and India. And the exciting thing is that these researchers are looking at pieces of music that have cultural significance to these individuals and seeing if they can help those individuals fall asleep more effectively with music. One of my favorite studies involved getting Western listeners to listen to Indian ragas intended for sleep compared to Indian ragas not intended for sleep, to see if this would improve the sleep quality of those individuals who are unfamiliar with the ragas. What the researchers found was that the Indian music intended for sleep had no better impact on improving sleep quality compared to the music not intended for sleep on Western listeners. Now, this is really exciting because it suggests there could be a cultural aspect that can help you fall asleep if you're familiar with the music. For example, if you have a Western music background, perhaps you listen to something like Brahms' Lullaby or ambient music or traditional Western classical music to help you fall asleep because you already have a strong association with that style of music to help you sleep. Whereas, say, for example, if you're Indian and you're familiar with traditional Indian classical music, perhaps you use Indian ragas intended for sleep to help you sleep. Now, in the music psychology literature around the world, we see different music genres being used for sleep. For example, we see traditional Indian classical music being used for Indian participants. We see traditional Chinese music being used for Chinese participants. And then we see traditional classical Western music used for Western individuals. So what this means is that whilst there might be playlists that are targeted, say, towards Western listeners, if you aren't from that culture, you might be able to take advantage of your own cultural background and listen to music that you are familiar with that is intended for sleep. Now, part of this could just be pure cultural awareness from being part of that culture and having listened to that music, or perhaps your parents specifically played that music for you when you were younger to help you sleep, and you're taking advantage of that association. So if you do have any music that you associate with sleep because of your culture, it may be worth trying as a sleep aid. Additionally, if you have particular fondness towards a certain musical culture, there's no harm in trying that music for sleep. You might find traditional ragas intended for sleep really relaxing and the perfect level of distraction to help you sleep. And if this is the case, take advantage of that and use those styles of music. The beautiful thing is that with a lot of these traditional musics is that they have very large catalogues of many different music and variation. This means you can deep dive into these styles to find more music that suits your need. So in this video, we've talked about how you can use music from your culture as a strategy to improve your sleep quality. I've also provided some examples of different cultural music, and also discussed how your relationship with the music may improve your sleep quality. Now, if you found this video helpful, and if you're seeking more information on how you can use music to improve your life, please follow or subscribe. And if you have a friend or colleague who you feel could benefit from this particular video, please share it with them. Thank you.